What is up, gamers? Gonna be taking a look at the Ultraglide skates. These are the ones I've already looked at, and I don't know if the videos are up now, but yeah, these are the ones I've already looked at. Videos may or may not be up on them each. I don't know what order I'm putting them in. Maybe I'll put them in chronological, maybe I won't. But I bought a lot of Ultraglide skates because they came in a huge pack and I wanted to try them all. So one thing I wanted to say first is, so far I've been really liking the Ultraglide lineup. These all feel unique in their own way, and none of them feel like clones of each other. None of them feel like so average, you know. Like sure, the Racing Sport 2s are basically just Jades in a different form. Like they're slightly different feel, but what I'm saying is they're all unique from each other. These four are not the same at all. The closest I could give was, I don't know, I mean, these are all relatively PTFE speeds, you know what I mean? But they're different enough where I'm like, noticeable. So I have a few more to go through, so we're gonna pick one at random and we shall look at this one for this video. So I'm going to just do this. My eyes are closed, believe it or not. I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter to you, but I guess I'll pick this one right here. These look like the Obsidian dots. I wonder if they're going to be up. I wonder if they're going to emulate it. What's it called? Let's read the name of it. Ultracontrol. So yes, maybe it was on purpose, maybe it wasn't, but these seemingly are going to be the Obsidians of the Ultraglide lineup. Whether that's actually true or not, I do not know, but it's called Ultracontrol, it's seeming like it. So I guess that'd be something interesting to look at, is how similar they are to Obsidians, or, oh, my mouse is still plugged in. Let me not click on everything in existence. Oh, okay, we're good. You can see that. All right. So in the other videos, I did mention that these all have a plastic layering on them. So I kind of don't like that. It's not a huge deal, but I kind of don't like it because, I mean, it's already in a plastic bag, and the fact that it's just, when you get rid of them, you just have all these tiny plastic particles. So like, I probably just have a lot of like random circular plastic, you know, plastic things just around my desk, because, I mean, here, you look, you have to take it off, you'll see what I mean. There, oh my gosh. It is a little annoying, but it's usually whatever. See, it's this thing. It's like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, you know what I mean? Unless I really carefully take this off and throw it. You know what I mean? It's just gonna get everywhere, to the truth be told. But whatever. That is a minor nitpick. We are here for the skates, and ultimately, I am still here for the skates as well. So yeah. Okay. One more. We're good. Got it. That's all four. Here's how they look like so far. Let's see. Let me give them a feel in terms of like what I think about them. They do feel tougher, like in terms of like the PTFE would be more malleable. These do feel, oh my god, the plastic. Oh my god, you're not making your case right now, please. They do feel a little bit tougher, so it's making, you know, it is reminding me of the more hardened PTFE, but I have no idea how these feel. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying these on the glass pads as well as my desk mat. I'm gonna use it on the desk mat first. I haven't used this in a while, so this might be a weird benchmark, but sure. Oh, that's actually faster than I thought it would be. That's faster than I thought it would be. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a control desk mat, and so like, I don't know, man, just, it's faster than I thought it would be, but we'll have to see this on other pads. So let me try glass pad for now. Let's try on my Cosmic Glass V2 Evil Edition. Whoops, there goes everything. Okay. Oh, you can this. Oh, what? Whoa, that looks really fast. I was gonna say it felt really control, or like pretty control and slow, but like, look at that thing. That thing flies. And hello? What is this disconnect I'm having? Like, it still feels like I was using a little bit of force, but as you can see, the momentum really stays with it for a control skate, nonetheless. You know, like here, these are Obsidian donuts. Like, do you see the braking on that? It just breaks a lot more. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a heavier mouse, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, maybe just because these were brand new and maybe they're breaking in, so they'll get slower, you know, so I have no idea. Just keep that in mind. All right, let's see. Definitely more on the control end, which, I mean, this is on the control pad, so that makes sense. But still gonna remain that control option, I'd say. A little bit scratchier than the other skates, but not by very much. Still what I would consider very quiet skates in general, if you compare to anything else. In terms of friction, dynamic is gonna feel kind of middle of the road. I'd say like I say middle of the road because this is already a control mouse glass pad, so it kind of fits, you know, fits the bill, I guess. In terms of static friction, strong, but not overpowering. Like this is like a relatively good balance of like control, maybe a little bit more on the control end and speed. I don't know. Let me switch to a different glass pad. Let me switch to the one I use the most, so I have the easiest reference. All right, my most used glass pad currently is the Guardian by TechSI. So we're gonna be taking a look at this, and then this should be my benchmark. Oh yeah, a lot smoother than this one. Still more scratchy than the ones, but still smooth in general. A lot more speed than I thought it would be. Maybe the Obsidians aren't this controlled either. So I don't remember though. It has been so long, and honestly, I don't like the donuts, and I wouldn't consider these comparable. So yeah. In terms of feel for this is it's faster than I thought it would be, but that also just might be like Obsidians were never that slow, if that makes sense. In terms of dynamic friction, it's gonna feel a little bit slower than PTFE, like typical PTFE, but it's not gonna be that much more controlled. In terms of that was dynamic. I don't know if I said static, but in terms of static friction now, I mean though, less than you think it would be. Still not like nothing. I mean, still not like nothing, but like less than you think it would be. So like, how to explain? A little bit more than the Ultra Ice ones. This is probably the most boring skate I've tried so far. Maybe it's because I'm going through so many. They can only change so much, but I don't know. These so far are fine. They don't seem to be showing anything super particularly special to me. But they do feel like these are probably hardened PTFE, which means they'll last longer. So I think these will fit into the category of what's it called? Ghostglide Cyclones, Xraypad Obsidians. And I mean, you know, makes sense. I'm trying to see if I have anything to say about it, really. Yeah, okay. I'd say they're slightly on the control end. Let me try one more glass pad. The Singularity. Whoops, you can see that. You can hear that. Yeah. Okay. I'd classify these. I haven't tried Obsidians in a while, so forgive me. I can't really make that comparison right now, that really good comparison. But what I want to say right now, at least just in a vacuum, with just these skates in general, these feel like a pretty good solid ground. Like I would say in terms of like, let's see. If this is hardened PTFE, which I feel like it is, I could be totally wrong. I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like to me, it feels like the harder material that feels like it'll last longer. This feels like the hardened PTFE that is good in terms of like durability and also relatively middle of the road in terms of speed and control. So like that's what I might recommend for some people who, I mean, maybe just want completely. Probably the people who want to change their mouse skates the least, because these are fine. These are middle of the road, and their durability lasts long. You know what I mean? And they're like relatively smooth. Like they do everything fine. They're in the middle. It's kind of like how I'd recommend the Singularity for most people for their first glass pad. It's the middle of the road. It's like it gets you started, and it works. So relatively boring in comparison to the other ones, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that maybe it's because I've gone through a lot of them. I don't know, but these. I forget the name, Ultracontrol mouse feet, so far aren't giving me the impression of that they're actually that controlled. Like, example, I've tried the Ultraglide Ultra Brake Skins. These felt like really controlled. Maybe my benchmark for control is just like not like fair in the middle anymore, so maybe this is control, but I don't know. But it is going to be slower, don't get me wrong, but it isn't going to be like a lot slower. So I'd say this is just a little bit more on the control end, and like I said, basically Obsidians, Cyclones, I don't think I have much to say about them. These aren't particularly special, but they're not bad. I mean, if you like the Obsidians, then you'll like these, you know what I mean? It's kind of all there is to say about it. There's really nothing else to say about it. Yeah, that's going to be the Ultraglide Ultracontrols. These are going to be fine, in my opinion. I forget the pricing of these. I probably should have really looked at that and then made like some value at whatever. I think I got all of the skates, so like I think it was 8 sets of 20 for $30. I don't remember, I'm not gonna lie, something like that. So take that for what you will. But yeah, these are seemingly going to be some solid skates. Probably, maybe like the most, maybe like the, recommended tech to a tech FPS player who doesn't ever want to worry about skates ever again. You know what I mean? Like this, they change every once in a while. They're good. You know what I mean? It's a solid skate. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave my first impressions there. If you guys want to see a full review on these, feel free to leave down feel free to leave down the comments below that you want to. Yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, I've done other videos on the Ultraglide skates, or at least I plan to. Maybe they're released, maybe they're not. I don't know what order I'm doing it in, but yeah, feel free to like and sub. But that's up to whether you do or not. If you have any questions at all, feel free. My English is not very good. Feel free to leave down in the comments below. But other than that, I think that's gonna be it. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.